Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Capricorn is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free. It does not cost you anything. If there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Capricorn, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And we've got the Prince of Pentacles. This is the builder. This is you committed to something. This is you showing up on time every day doing this, right? Now, you're the cardinal earth sign. You're the one that likes to get things started. You like to have that burst of energy, and you like to start a lot of projects, right? Well, this is you finding one that you actually want to continue. You actually want to finish, right? And I think that's really good energy for you. This is a good way to start. And let's put this into some context and see what else is going on. Let's see what we're building. Yeah? What are we putting together? Oh, well, there's the ace. Okay. Maybe there's the luster strength card. Maybe we're still working on the initial idea of it, right? Maybe we are committed to something and see, we kind of have the reverse fire to earth kind of thing going on here, right? And we'll talk about that in a minute. More earth. We got a 6 of Cups, Art or Temperance card, 4 of Wands, now a Prince of Wands. We got both princes. Look at that. Fire and earth, fire and fire. Wow. Wow. This is uncanny. It's all fire and earth, except we got a little bit of water and fire over here, right? We've got the 6 of Cups, obviously water, and then we've got the Art or Temperance card, which is kind of a mixture of fire and water, right? It's kind of saying, look, with all this fire here, you got to have a little bit of refreshment, right? We've got to be able to adjust the thermostat a little bit. This is a kitchen that's getting a little too hot, right? And that's okay. It's a good thing, you know? Now, what I was going to say about these two, this is fire and earth, right? But it's kind of reverse. It's kind of the earth comes first, right? The earth comes first. So you're doing something, you're committed to something, and now you get this kind of spark of spirit. You get this realization about it. And I wonder if you're realizing that it's almost like you've been doing this particular thing for a long time. You committed to something, you've just been doing it. One day you wake up and realize that, hey, this is my best life. I'm living the dream here, right? Suddenly we wake up and we have this dawning realization. This consciousness just opens up and we say, hey, I'm really lucky. This is exactly where I need to be. And the 6 of Cups is right behind us. So this is kind of saying, hey, Spirit led you to this. And it may be that we started this thing, right? We started it. It just seemed like work. We're kind of even like grumbling, like, I don't want to do this, but whatever, I said I would. But then we get this kind of wonderful moment of awakening, of realization, this sudden dawning of consciousness, right? The light suddenly shines and we say, hey, I love this. This is where I belong. How lucky am I that this opportunity came and presented itself. So there's something about what you're doing now that is just absolutely perfect for you. And maybe this Ace of Wands is the realization that, hey, this is exactly what's supposed to be happening right now. And I think really it's because you're realizing now that whatever situation you're in is giving you the opportunity to create, transcend, and create some more. It's like you realize that, hey, this is really the doorway to all of my desires and goals and wishes and hopes and dreams. It's like you're realizing the perfection of this situation, okay? Now, maybe for some of you this hasn't started yet. I think you're about to get really lucky. I think you're committing to something that you will realize is activating all of this creativity in you. This is really the catalyst for all of this fire energy. Whatever you are kind of begrudgingly committing yourself to. I don't really want to do it, but whatever, I said I would, or it's family maybe that's asking you, or just out of the goodness of your heart, you say, okay, I will do it. You're realizing that this is, wow, like this is stunning, amazing. Like now it's kind of like, now you're grateful for the opportunity. Now it's like, wow, I get to do this? You know, it has this kind of eye-opening feeling to it. This surge of awareness. Yeah. Let's select the mystery card. And I want to keep the fire on top of that earth, because I feel like this is the source. This is the activities that we're doing. This is the commitment that we made. And from this, the fire is being ignited. It's not that the fire came first and then we chose what we want to do to manifest that fire. No, the manifestation, the earth, the activity came first, and now consciousness is dawning. And it's kind of this, well, it gets into the philosophy of, what came first, the body or consciousness, right? Chicken or the egg kind of thing. Let's select the mystery card. This is really exciting. I really love when we see this kind of very obvious display by spirit, right? There is just, it's all fire. It's all fire, and then there's the earth mixed in with it. So this is the mystery card. It's a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. We're going to set it down over here. We're going to put tiny Bob Ross right on top, right next to slightly larger Bob Ross. And we're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together. And it will give us our confirmation, right? If at any point during the reading you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction down in the comments. Let's do it together. Let's make it a group exercise of intuition. Okay. Now, looking around at these cards, we have major, 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 3 major arcana cards. And it really is this kind of this creative power and passion in you that really is through the right the right recipe of that. It's just, for whatever, it's like just the perfect combination of forces that's allowing you to transcend. That's really giving you this kind of breakthrough that you need. And it's almost like you agree to do some kind of job, you don't want to do it, but then you get there and you realize that whoever you're doing the work for, or whoever you meet in that place, is kind of opening up this crazy door for you, right? It's just this random thing that if you would have just kind of followed your ego and said, I don't want to do it, and then you would have missed this huge opportunity. Yeah, this huge, huge opportunity. So we've got our major arcana energies. We've got obviously fire, 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 fire. We have a little bit of water. We've got not too much earth even. We've got a little bit of the earth there. This is, this is really lucky energy. This is a situation that is igniting so much fire in you, so much passion, so much creativity that really is like letting your spirit out. This is the lust or strength card down beneath the surface. This is within you. This is that beast that is trying to escape, right, in your life. And this is a situation that's going to allow you to be as creative, as innovative, as passionate, as as vibrant, as zesty as you want to be. You know how much I like that word. It's really allowing this creative force to surge from you. So it's something where it's just like you're being given the keys. You're being given the opportunity to just do whatever you think is right. That somebody's saying, look, this is what I have. You have free control, free expression of what to do here. Okay. So I don't know if this is a job, a relationship, a career thing, if this is something at school, if this is a particular project, or if this is kind of, if this is just something that you're agreeing to do as a favor to somebody. I'm not really sure exactly where some of this is taking place, because it really is, it's mostly about you committing to something that is basically hard work. It's like maybe with the Three of Pentacles up here, you're like helping somebody get their business off the ground, that you're maybe acting as kind of a consultant for somebody, and you're just doing it as a favor, really, right? Again, out of the goodness of your heart, right, Capricorn? But it turns out to be this, oh my God, this amazing thing. And it's leading to so much more in your life that you never would have thought about. And to think that you were this close to saying, sorry, I can't, I'm busy that day. You know? So close to saying, no, I can't. But it's opening up so much for you. And I think it really is something that your life is going to just speed up. Something that's happening really, really quick. You know, things, once this fire gets lit, it just spreads, right? And I think that you're kind of off in a new direction with the Eon card here. This is opening a doorway to your future that you maybe thought was closed forever. You never thought that doorway would be here in this situation, because this just felt like some kind of annoying thing that you said you would do. Okay, I'll help you, whatever. You didn't realize this was going to change your life forever. You know, this is that kind of luck. This is what we mean. Like, this is, because you're this close to saying no. Don't say no, okay? Don't say no about it. The Six of Cups in this past position, or this is the kind of energy behind you. I always feel like this is something that you're doing, again, out of the goodness of your heart. I wonder if it's for a family member. I wonder if this is, because I feel like you're someone who's very kind, right? And this is the kind of experience that you have with the world. And this might not be a family member. This could be just like a stranger even. Because I feel like you're always very kind, to the point where in your life maybe people have asked too much of you. And so I feel like you've gone through this period of like learning how to say no to people. And that's why I'm feeling you're this close to saying no this time. This is that one time that, no, you should say yes, you know? But I feel like you have this very kind of loving relationship with the world, that you really do appreciate people. You feel like if the more you are kind out in the world, the more the world kind of will be kind to you. And you're just creating this kind of love. It's like you're creating the kind of world that you want to see. Yeah, and that's really where all of this comes from. It really is through the goodness of your heart. And I know I said that kind of tongue-in-cheek, but I think it's true. I think it's because you want to help people. You want to be of service. You want to create good days, right? This is a card that says, together we can accomplish anything. Together we can weather any storm. Okay? Together we can weather any storm. And I think that you strive to always have this kind of sense of community in your life with friends, family members, strangers, people at the coffee shop, I don't know. Okay. I do think that you've had a lot of physical challenges in your life as a child, maybe. I don't know if you used to break stuff a lot, or if you were kind of clumsy, or you fell down a lot as a kid. I feel like there were physical challenges. Maybe you have a chronic illness or something. But I feel like you've overcome a lot, and I feel like that's part of the reason why you are such a loving and kind person. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know if it's a chronic illness or something, or if it's just like that you would get injured a lot or something, or you'd break your bones and you'd sprain things, and there was something going on physically with you throughout your life. It started when you were a kid, and I think it's just kind of it's helped to kind of create who you are right now, And I've always had this feeling for Capricorn. You can go back 2 years when I started this channel and we were talking to Capricorn. There's always this feeling of you being very humble, very reserved, very almost like living with a little bit of a veil over yourself. Yeah. And in a lot of readings, we talked about how in your childhood and stuff, you would have to kind of dim your light a little bit, where you would be in the background. You'd be kind of veiled. You didn't want to stand out. or something like that, right? And then we have a lot of these readings, which is you kind of revealing yourself, of you letting this creative fire out, letting this sun shine. I wonder if the mystery card's going to be the sun card. Yeah, I wonder. The Three of Pentacles up here, yeah, this is you helping someone do something. Okay. This is you helping, maybe consulting on a business, helping somebody get something off the ground, helping somebody, it could be helping somebody move something. I'm not sure, but it feels like you're there in kind of an assistant role, or like a helping kind of role here. Okay. But what this commitment is going to do, again, is give you this. It might be that from this situation, this commitment, you're helping somebody, right? But that gives you this realization. That gives you this great idea of what to do in your life. Maybe it's through this person's business or this work or something, but whatever it is, however it comes about, it sparks this creative spiritual energy in you. Okay? And it really is now you've kind of found the right thing to do with all of this, lust, strength, all this creative energy within you. Now we've got the idea. And moving forward, now we have to temper that. We don't want this fire to just burn out of control. We've got to temper it with the water, right? A little bit of fire. We need to keep this water, especially the sense of community, the sense of kindness. You don't want to lose that about yourself, because that's what makes you so special. That what we talked about, that Six of Cups. You want to make sure that you keep that with you, with this fire energy to move into the future. And this is how you're combining that. And I don't know if this is the idea of like a new business for yourself, or a new career field, or, just something like you just get this spark of interest. Now you know exactly what you want to do with your life. Something like that, yeah. Let's go to the path of the serpent. And as we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. So we start with now the Four of Wands. This is completion. This is now the appreciation, really. You're very happy to be offered the opportunity to help somebody and be of service in this way. And this is you, I think, completing the project for this person or helping them. It's not that you have this big idea and then you say, oh, see you later, I got something better to do. No, you're staying and you're completing your tasks. You're accomplishing this. You're taking care of your responsibilities, right? This is also now you understanding what you need to do to manifest this big idea, whatever this dawning, awakening consciousness is. The Four is you putting it into physical form. So now we're going back. We went from earth to fire. Now we're going from fire to earth, because this is a Four, right? It's the fire, it's the creative energy in the configuration of the Four, which is the stable earth kind of manifestation configuration. And so now you're building, let's say, the prototype for something, right? Now we're starting to really do those activities. We're starting to put this big idea into practice. Okay. And we have another prince next. So we start with the Prince of Pentacles, and then we have the Prince of Wands. And I think this is you now really busy and committed to the work that now has been initiated here. Okay. So I feel like this project that you've been helping this other person with or whatever now has become yours. Or it has, again, led to you kind of starting your own business or your own path or whatever that is. But now I feel like this fire has now consumed you. And it is something that you are committed to this thing now. And again, it could be still part of this other person's business or job or something, or it could be something separate, but it's kind of like that's the earth energy that led to this fire. Now you're doing that fire. Now this is what's going on. This is what you're committed to. And that's the Prince of Wands here. Okay. That's leading us. This kind of commitment and work is leading you to this real breakthrough moment. Now, this is the moment where you have to really decide, what to do. There's a really big decision that's coming. Now, I think that this is the decision too, because like I said, you're this close to saying, I'm sorry, I'm busy that day. That's the decision that really is going to affect the rest of your life. That's that Eon card. This is a fiery doorway to your future. Okay? This decision, are you going to help this person? Are you going to commit to whatever that is? That's a decision that will change your life forever. Okay? I feel like there are also there's also another kind of turning point down the road in the future. Let's say, a few months from now. There's going to be a really big commitment, and it might be: do you finish your time with this person? Do you say, okay, hey, it's time for us to part ways, and maybe that's the decision now for you to go off on your own and do this on your own way now, your own path. Or if this is some other kind of a big decision, it kind of feels like it has something to do with this over here, right? So maybe this is you're starting kind of almost like an apprenticeship over here on the path of the dove, and then there comes that decision where you have to be like, okay, do I stay with this person, or do I kind of go off on my own? And it feels like going off on your own is really where the possibilities open up to you even more. Okay? Because I feel like there's a limit to what's going on the path of the dove over here. And then over here we just see there's unlimited. This is now fire that is on fire. This is you kind of galloping off on your own after having ended your service with this. Whatever this, again, I'm kind of saying it's another person or the other business or whatever it is. So there comes a time where you have to kind of venture off on your own to transcend what is going to be a very natural limitation over here. Okay? You have to make that decision to kind of transcend even that. Yeah. This is very, very interesting energy. Let's look at the mystery card. This, I mean, obviously it could be more fire. It could be more earth. I kind of think it's that sun card. Because I think that this is your true self shining forth. This is you doing what you are absolutely meant to do in life. Now, if you have a prediction, I want you to put it down in the comments. Let's take a look. Oh, it's a 9 of Cups. Well, that's okay too. The 9 of Cups is you living your best life, living your dream, pursuing your happiness, following your bliss. It's the dream that keeps on dreaming. It is the happiness that keeps on happening. It's the life that keeps on living, right? It's a natural extension of this 6 of Cups, right? 3, 6, 9. 9 of Cups. This is a natural progression. This is what you are meant to do. As long as you remember the temperance, as long as you remember to bring your kindness, to bring your soul and spirit with you, don't change who you are. That's what makes you so special, is this water energy, this 6 of Cups. And use that to really to break through here. This is unbelievable transcendence. This is a future that is, I think it's beyond your dreams. It's better than you could have expected. And that makes me very happy too. We're going to do an extended reading as well. If you want to stick around, there's a link in the back. There's a link above. There's a link down below. New readings for Capricorn every Thursday and Sunday, 6 a.m. Chicago time. I am here every day. Come back, see me again tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. And, leave a comment for me. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you, and I love you, and we're all in this together.